health or physical health. You know, so many aspects of our life, when they are deficient, what happens? We turn to sugar. So instead of going for the sugar, if we pay attention to fix those spokes of our life, then this will automatically disappear. Next. Are you not seeing this? The donuts is a whole thing. It's always the husbands who say that, right? So which middle dot is bigger? Do you guys have a guess? Which one is bigger? This middle dot or that one? You think that one is bigger? Yeah, it's an illusion. It's the same size. And the reason why I drew that in here is because we want smaller plates. When we go for smaller plates, whatever food we put in seems like a large amount, so we stop. But when we have a big plate, we scoop food in, it looks like we have a small portion, we end up eating a lot. So that's one thing you can do to reduce your weight. Okay, are you craving movements? Here, we all know that we need to exercise to lose weight, right? And to be healthy. But what kind of exercise do you want to do? And what do we pick? And where do you go? So think about what you loved to do as a kid. You know, if you were into sports, or if you particularly liked basketball or running or whatever it was, go in that direction. Look to see what you can do now that will feed the same emotions that did when you were young. And listen to your body. Some people, like the other day I met with a candidate, he said he would love to drive race cars if he could. He's just an ordinary family man. And he has this adrenaline rushing him all the time. He says, I can't walk, I have to run. And, he's constantly feeling that urge in him. And if you make him do yoga, he's not a good candidate. I'm not saying yoga is bad, but you have to listen to what your body needs. And if you are that kind of person who needs that adrenaline rush, who wants fast scores, and who wants, who are craving something fast and furious, go for that kind of activity. And if you are the kind who are tensed all the time, go for yoga. The stretches will help you and you'll feel more relaxed. And when you tend to choose in that manner, you will stick to it better. If you realize what your body needs and chose that kind of activity, then you will stick to it more than other ways. Like, for example, if you chose because your neighbor is going, you want to go to the gym, and gym is not something that you are made for, most likely you're not going to stick to the program. So what's your personality type like? If you're a quiet person who likes a lot of time alone, you can buy a trampoline or a treadmill at home and you can do it on your own. If you're a social butterfly and you want to hang out with people, you can find team sports, or you can benefit from human interaction, doing that, or you can go to the gym and hang out with group classes, whatever that is feasible for you. When do you feel most energetic? For some people, morning is the best time to exercise. So if you're that kind of a person, do it in the morning. Right? If you're the person who feels really sluggish in the morning, you come home in the evening and you're up, with all the adrenaline rush, you want to do some exercise in the evening, go for that. So find out which category you're in and do it in. And think about the convenience and the comfort level. So look for a gym or a yoga studio near your home or your way to office where you can conveniently go to instead of driving 20 miles. If you're going to choose a gym that you have to go to 20 miles away, most likely you're not going to go. So those are the things you need to consider in order to choose your physical activities. When you choose accordingly, you're more inclined to succeed in it. Okay, what about protein? This is the next question I get asked a lot. Because we live in a society, we live in this modern industrialized age where protein is considered to be the most important part of our diet. And then we're always pushed into protein, more and more protein. So I want you to see this video. It's only a 4-minute video. And it was from CNN channel. I recorded it from the medical correspondent Sanjay Group that is talking to a candidate. This guy is from New York, and there's this new fad going about fruitarians there. So the leader of the group has been selected by Sanjay Gupta, and he introduced him. There you go.
And when did it actually transition to lifestyle? Well, this made hundreds of fruitarians were gathered at the 2013 Woodstock Fruit Festival. And before he left for upstate New York, I had a chance to sit down with one man that I read about in Details magazine. He's sort of a hero in this movement. He's an athlete who subsists on fruit and fruit alone. Of course, I wanted to meet him face to face. The fruitarian, Michael Arnstein, joins me now.
Thanks for having me.
Wait, how did you arrive at this?
I'm a runner, a marathon runner. I wanted to see how fast I could run a marathon. And I knew I had to lose body fat. That was the main thing. And I read a couple books about raw food diets, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And it grew over time to become just an incredible change in my life.
So this, because people immediately say, as you said, this is fringe, you're doing this for health reasons, which you may be, but really it was about your running time. That's what you were trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I wanted to try to bring 2 hours and 30 minutes to the marathon. Just considered a very quick time. And I was able to do that eating a fruit-based diet, mostly fruit, all raw. And then I said, how far and how fast can I go? And I started running 50-mile races, and then 100-mile races, and then 150-mile races. And I just couldn't get sick. My body would break down, and I kept performing at a higher level. And I'm just astonished at the results of what I've experienced.
Most doctors and scientists look at this and say, look, the immediate thing that I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times, you're not getting enough of certain proteins, certain fatty acids, certain amino acids. All of that may be true, but your response is, look at me.
Yeah, I say study, how is this happening? I'm doing this for performance-based reasons. Of course, this is great, environmental and moral benefits to it, but I'm doing this for performance. And I haven't stopped it. My performance keeps improving.
So did you try other things? In this quest for performance, did you try all the other things that are typically recommended to try?
I tried all the things in the vitamin shops, all the supplements, and I tried the protein diets. I tried everything. And this eating nothing but raw fruits and vegetables, primarily fruits, has absolutely transformed me as a person. I've become almost superhuman.
Well, the specifics of your what's going on inside your body, cholesterol levels, your overall health profile, did you look at those things ahead of time and afterward?
I've had blood tests over the last 5 years since becoming a fruitarian, and the only thing that's been low at times has been my B12. And there's lots of different reasons for that. That's a bigger discussion, and so I do supplement with B12, but aside from that, everything else has been pretty much perfect.
How has it affected other parts of your life? Let's talk about how do you acquire so much of these raw fruits, which is mainly what comprises your diet.
Well, I've got 4 refrigerators in my house.
4 refrigerators.
Yes, and I shop in a warehouse environment, and I eat a lot as most animals do in nature. I eat up to 6,000 calories a day. I've got anywhere between 3 and 5% body fat, and I don't get sick. I don't get injured. I was at the American in the New York City Marathon a few years ago. I run the 7th fastest 100-mile time ever as an American. And I got mental clarity. I don't get dry skin. I don't have mucus in my nose. I don't wake up with crust in my eyes. I don't have earwax. I'm alive. I'm absolutely healthy. I'm vibrant.
But just the B12, that's the only thing you take.
Yes.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Oranges. About 15 oranges.
15 oranges? Did you see 15 oranges?
If you came across an orange tree and you were hungry, you could get 15 oranges.
Thanks so much.
So what do you think about? See, it's not like I recommend everybody to become a fruitarian, but the whole point is about the protein. Here's an athlete who has increased his performance to 150-mile runs, and all he eats is fruits. So my point is, you can get fruit from anything. Protein from anything. So you don't have to necessarily eat this and that for protein. So protein is found in fruits, protein is found in vegetables, protein is found in whole grains, protein is found in beans and legumes. And you don't have to drink milk to get your protein. You don't have to eat meat to get your protein.